So, so you're the guy that tells the stories.
Yeah, I'm the person that tells the story.
Good. I hope your story is very interesting.
Yeah, I have interesting stories, Daniel.
Good. So go ahead and tell the story.
Oh, I have to introduce myself first before I start the story.
Go ahead and tell the story.
That's not how I behave. I start the story by introducing myself, and then I also introduce you, but they already know that you're Daniel, and then I go ahead with the story. That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself, and then tell us the story. And make sure the story is a good one. A good one.
All right. What a character.
I hear that. I heard it.
Director, what kind of character is this? Can you change him?
Don't you try it.
All right, continue with it. All right. Hello, everybody. I am Chubuzombata, a ventriloquist and a puppeteer, and you can call me Mr. CM. You already know who this is. This is Daniel, and well, he's a character.
I heard that.
All right. So, as a custom is, we tell stories, and you'll enjoy this one.
So what is the name of today's story?
I'm coming.
I want to know the story.
So to the viewers, the story is not just for you, it's also for the viewers.
All right, tell the story.
Okay. The name of the story is The Arrogant Neighbor.
The arrogant neighbor. All right, so what happened in this story? Make sure it's an interesting story.
Yes, an interesting story. All right. So, Emeka lived in a community, and he initially was relating well with the people. They would greet him, he would greet back, and they had a very good relationship. But Emeka, as a businessman, he started doing very well, and before you knew it, he became successful. He renovated his house, and his house became the best house in the community. He had good cars, and his pride of his achievement entered into his head. So he started treating his neighbors anyhow.
You mean I started treating them anyhow?
Yeah. He started talking to them anyhow. Sometimes they'll greet him, he will not respond, and it was so bad. Even his neighbors at the time, they came together and they started talking.
Oh, this Rebecca, he's misbehaving in this environment, in this our community. What do we do about it? Because it's not very funny.
They each came up with one suggestion or the other, but they decided, let's just give him time and watch and see if he would change.
Did he change?
He became worse. In fact, there was one particular incident where, by his own carelessness, he caused a little mishap. And instead of apologizing, it wasn't that it was too big a deal, but it's something that an apology could have settled. But he refused to apologize. He said, no, it's not my fault, you're careless, and it's because of the carelessness I was my car touched that thing, If you only kept it on the road, or if you only kept it that place where you kept it, I don't think I would have scratched it. And everybody knew that Emeka was at fault, but he refused to take responsibility.
Wow, that is a very arrogant dude.
Yeah, very arrogant guy.
I said dude.
Whether you say dude or guy, it's still the same thing. Daniel, listen to the story.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So the community came together and said, I think we're going to do something concerning Emeka's issue. And they decided.
So what did they decide?
Oh, just continue listening to the story. So Emeka came out one day, in the evening, took a stroll to go and buy something, and to his astonishment, his neighbors would just pass him, nobody would greet him, they were just giving him the cold shoulder. And this wasn't their natural behavior, this is what the way they behaved before. So he was confused. It happened the first day, happened the second day, happened the third day. Then Emeka got to know something is wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Then asked himself, why they treated me like this? What actually happened? Then he got to realize that it was his attitude to them that made them treat him like that.
I see. Well, this story is really interesting. So what happened?
Wow. So he had to swallow his pride.
How?
He went to his neighbors and he started apologizing. He apologized to them and he told them,
I'm really sorry the way I behaved, the way I treated you. It's really wrong of me. Please forgive me.
Did they forgive him? At first, some of them were reluctant to say, you? Are you sure Are you sure you're asking this forgiveness from your heart? Are you sure it's from your heart? That's the question that was in their mind. So what did they do? Well, they decided to watch him.
Now what happened after that?
So they watched him and they saw that Emeka had indeed changed.
How?
Okay, before, if they're doing anything in the community, Emeka was hardly part of it. He won't play with the children. He won't do anything around the community. He just felt that he's an island of his own because of his word and things like that. So he changed. He started playing with the children. He started associating with people. And he found out that it was good for him and it was good for the community.
Wow, that's good.
So he also made up his mind never to be arrogant again, never to be proud again. And it really helped him.
Wow. How did it help him?
Okay. When you're in a community, telling you your neighbor to you sometimes can help you better than a friend that is far away. Let's say somebody suddenly falls sick and your friends and your relations are far away and your neighbors are just by the corner. Who do you think will be able to take such a person to the hospital if there's an emergency?
It's the neighbor. It's the neighbor. It's closer.
It's the neighbor because the neighbor is closer. So you see, people need their neighbors. And so Emeka got to know that it's very, very good to be good to his neighbors and those around him.
Wow, that's great. It's really great.
And he also helps them in different ways. Some that needed some money, for their business, he gave it to them. Some needed a job, he gave it to them.
Wow.
And he found out that the more he helped them, the more happier he became.
Wow, that's good. That's really, really good.
And that's how it was. Emeka was good to his neighbors, and his neighbors were good to him. Wow. Hope you enjoyed the story.
Yes, that was a very, very good story. Very, very good story.
So what did you understand from the story?
Well, one thing I did understand is that nobody should be arrogant.
Nobody should be arrogant.
No. You should treat people around you well.
Treat people around you well.
Yeah.
Do you treat people around you well?
What kind of question is that?
Just one of those questions.
Oh, no. It's an innocent question. I hope so.
So I hope you all enjoyed the story. Daniel did. It's not easy to impress Daniel. So for Daniel to enjoy the story, I believe you also enjoyed it. So hope to see you next time in another edition of our story time. Until then, have a nice time. Treat your neighbors well, treat your friends well, and treat those around you well. Till then, goodbye.
Good night. See you another time. And be good.